Hi foodies! What about a comfort food, chana and aloo? Let's mix this chana and aloo up and put some pumpkin and coconut milk. Come on into Jenny's Walk and let's make it all happen. Let's get cooking. Okay foodies, so let's make some chana and aloo. So let's see what we have here. So in my bowl here I have chana. I give this a good rinse. This is from the can. So let's just add some water in this. We don't want anything to get black. Put some water in there, and this is aloo or potato. I'm going to give it a good little cut. This is I'm making it a little different, a little twist. Just dice them up really nicely. You don't want them too big, and you're making chana and aloo, not aloo and chana, so you're going to have less aloo or less potato and more chana. I really don't like to see too much of potato. I think I had enough potato in a lifetime from as a kid. Growing up in a West Indian home, my goodness, Granny just drowned us in this aloo or potato. As one of my foodies said, you know, it's Indian elastic. It's stretch. It'll make any meal stretch. How true. Very true. So in here I have pumpkin, kabocha squash. I am not going to peel the skin off. I'm going to leave it. This is so sweet. I'm going to dice that up, and I have here a lot of peppers I'm going to be using. I have an onion, and this is one hot piece of habanero pepper I'm going to be using. I have here ginger garlic paste, some parsley, coconut milk, and I think that's about it. We're going to be using our curry powder. I have a nice coconut curry powder to use. So what we're going to be doing, I'm going to take my sharp knife, and I just want to dice the kabocha squashes. So this looks about right. So now we're going to leave it in the water because I do not want that potato to turn black. Now I'm just going to slice up my peppers. Just give it a little cut just like so, and just run your knife through it. There you go, and that's all we're going to be doing. So let me slice all the peppers up now. So I think that pepper is just enough, and here I have that one little habanero there, and I want to add a couple chili, you know, these green chili peppers. Let's add that. And here I have my onion. I want to dice the onion, so I'm going to cut this like in 4, just like so, and let's just slice that up, and there you go. This is the size I'm looking for. So let me finish up this onion. So this is all done. This looks good, and of course we're going to be using our ginger garlic English bhaji that when I get them, I would freeze them. You know, you cut them up really nicely and you freeze them. So I'm going to get a bowl, and let me add some. Not too much. I want to chip this up. I think this is just about enough, but I want to break this up a little smaller. And you know, it's frozen, so it's very easy to just cut in small pieces. There you go. And once it hit the heat, everything will just melt down to 0. You're tired of your regular chana and aloo? Okay, so let's try this lovely dish. You will thank me later. So let's get started. Okay, foodies, so to my pot, I have some oil in there. I want to add some black mustard seeds and some cumin seeds in there. Let that get a nice little toast. I'm going to be using some cream of coconut and also coconut milk. And this is what the cream of coconut look like. We're going to add a little bit in there and let that slowly come up to heat together and melt in the pot with those spices. Wow, you see how that melts, and it's already getting brown. That's the coconut. So now let's waste no time. In goes the pepper, the onions, and that piece of hot jalapeno. No, that piece of hot habanero. Yep, that's correct. So let me raise the heat a little more on this. Do some ginger garlic paste and let that get a lovely cook there now. Okay, that looks marvelous now. So in goes some chili powder. And I'm going to add a little bit of turmeric or haldi. In goes that. And this is my curry powder I'll be using. Coconut curry powder with Trinidad and Guyana. It's a lovely curry powder from the island and from that country of Guyana. I'm going to add a little bit in there, and now we're going to lower that heat and let this just wake up the curry just for like 30 seconds. Now let's just add a tablespoonful of water. Keep the heat on low. Just waking up that curry powder. Wow, this looks beautiful. So all we see in there is oil. So now this is where everything just go in. Add everything in there, and don't forget that bhaji. Yep, that's right. Now, if you have vegetable base, you could add some veggie base, or you could just add salt. No big deal. So I have a little bit of veggie base I'm going to sprinkle, and I'm going to taste as we go along. So now let's give this a good mix. And I have the heat now on medium. So I want to infuse everything in here slowly with my curry and spices in there. Put that lid on and let that simmer in there and release all its flavors for 4 minutes. So let's take a look now. Wow, that looks amazing. See that, my dear foodies? And the kitchen smells divine. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to add boiling water. And I'm going to add some of our coconut milk. There you go. I'm going to give this a good mix. Now, I really want to leave this now on very low heat. I want this to slowly infuse that all that coconut milk, just work into the potato, the aloo, the channa, and let that bhaji, dashing bush bhaji or spinach or whatever you're using, let everything just marry together. This is some parsley. Parsley is flat. The flat leaf parsley is very strong. If you have coriander leaf, fine, you could go ahead. But I really do like the parsley. Put that lid on and let that cook there slowly. Lovely dish here from Jenny's Walk. Channa and aloo, cooking it with a little difference. Added some pumpkin, coconut milk, and some spinach leaf. Lovely recipe here. Change up your ideas for your lunch or your dinner, your breakfast, whatever have you, and give this recipe a try. Let's take a look now what's going on with our channa and aloo and pumpkin. Wow, that looks marvelous in there. Nice smell in the kitchen. So now I want to add some cumin powder, roasted cumin powder or jeera. Okay, so you don't want to burn this off too much because when this gets cool, it's going to get very thick. So you have to leave a little liquid in there. And I think this is all done now. So I just want to add some of that leaf in there. Added some parsley leaf and just cover the lid, and this is all done. Let's do a plating now. So here you go, foodies. Our lovely channa and aloo with pumpkin with that coconut milk, and to enjoy it with some lovely chalta and char over here. And our lemon, give it a nice little squeeze of lime or lemon juice and onions and a nice lovely fry roti or fry bake. Just join into my group, join into my page, and you will see how to make your fry roti with cornmeal and this lovely dish here to enjoy. So don't forget to like and share this lovely dish with your friends and family. Follow me on Facebook, join me on Instagram, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Jenny's Walk, always bringing great flavors to the table. From my kitchen to your kitchen. Happy cooking!